Welcome back to Wake Up America. I'm Alison Maloni alongside Christina Thompson. Let's take a quick look at today's business headlines.
And for that, we're going to bring in Money Men, starting with business and market analyst and Newsmax contributor Seth Denson and America's accountant Dan Geltrude. Gentlemen, good morning. So let's take a look at the markets. We know that the Dow Jones taking a healthy end of December jump yesterday, adding nearly 352 points, easily passing the 36,000 mark. The NASDAQ and S&P also leading in positive territory. Seth, is this a good sign for 2022? Hopefully we're ending the year on a high note, right?
Well, Christina, I don't know about 2022, but it's certainly a good sign for the end of 2021. I mean, listen, the Dow is up 20%, the NASDAQ up 25%, and S&P up 30%. So, listen, this has been a great year for all of the markets going into 2022. There's just a lot of variables out there. What's going to happen with COVID variants? What's going to happen with governmental policy, with monetary policy. So while I'm not maybe as optimistic on 2022 as perhaps maybe Dan, I do think that this is a great year for 2021, so let's end on the high.
All right, Dan, we know that the stock market has made gains, but food prices, right? We just keep seeing them going up and up at the supermarket. Shelves are expected to go up this year, from coffee to macaroni and cheese, pretty much everything. Do you think that anyone is immune from these ongoing price hikes? And what do you think consumers can do, to deal with this? Because it doesn't seem like it's going away.
Well, this is really something that's quite difficult to get around because we all need food. So we're going to have to be careful and pay attention to the things we're buying, perhaps looking for things that are on sale. However, let's look at the other side of this formula, and that is how we use food. Do you realize that 30 to 50% of what we purchase in food in the United States is ultimately wasted? That's 400 pounds per person per year of wasted food. It adds up to about $218 billion. So the answer here is let's stay away from buying in bulk because you don't generally use it all. Buy just what you're going to use and not have so much waste.
Right. Well, retailers obviously made a big profit from the holiday shopping season, and they're not letting return season bring them down. Stores quickly getting like new items back in stock for a quick turnaround, a new quick sale. Seth, those nagging supply chain issues are still said to be putting a dent in stocking new inventory. Are retailers hoping to rely on what they already have to make their sales?
No. Retailers are going to need to get new product in order to hit the numbers that they want to hit in 2022. We've got to get the supply chains back online. That begins and ends with getting stuff off of ships, getting it onto trucks, and getting it to locations. There's a lot of work yet to be done. And retailers are in the long line of those who are saying, Mr. President, government, get in line. We got to keep this economy open. We can't shut it down again. Any talk of shutdowns is just going to hurt the economy even more because it's going to hurt those supply chains.
Yeah, absolutely. No shutdowns. I know, Dan, you like to say that word. I don't like it. But Dan, a shakeup at the top. American Airlines veteran CEO Doug Parker stepping down, but will stay on as chairman of the board. Longtime American executive Robert Isom will take the reins on March 31st. Dan, there's so much uncertainty going on in the airline industry. We've been talking about cancellations over the weekend. That's a perfect example. Do you think now is the time to make such an important change, or do you think this is exactly what the industry needs? New faces running the show.
Well, I wouldn't exactly say this is a new face because he's been around American Airlines for many, many years. However, to the extent that this does cause a little bit of a change in direction is probably positive. Look, American Airlines is loaded up with a lot of debt. They've had some contentious relationships with their union. Operations have been lagging, although their stock is up 15% this year. The road ahead, or the sky ahead, perhaps we should say, looks a little choppy because all of the travel industry has been challenged with COVID. Who knows how long this is going to stick with it? So I think this is probably a positive thing. Let's see what direction he can take them in.
And we're going to wrap this up on a bit of a cheesy note. 3 former SpaceX engineers are doing something you need to know about. Did you get my reference there? They've created an out-of-this-world machine that can make a pizza every 45 seconds. Gentlemen, is this robot-made pizza a recipe for success? Dan, let's bring it over to you first.
Well, I'm a traditionalist when it comes to pizza. However, it's all about the end product. If it tastes better, I support it.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, Dan, a New York, New Jersey pizza, I don't think you can beat either of those. Seth, what do you think?
Listen, nothing says let's prepare for our 2022 eating resolutions like pumping out a pizza every 45 seconds. But nonetheless, listen, a couple years ago, I got to go to the worldwide rally, say that 3 times fast, for Domino's Pizza in Las Vegas. They had the world's fastest pizza makers lined up. It was an awesome event. You need the human element to get that pizza just right. As Dan knows, I'm a huge fan of Domino's Pizza, so I don't know about machines. Let's keep that human element.
Yeah, hey, listen, they're doing some great marketing too. They're donating, they're giving gift cards to like their competitors. So
I saw that.
They're doing a good thing. All right, well, Seth and Dan, thank you so much. And if we don't see you, have a great New Year's.
I love that.
Happy New Year, y'all.
Rob, you loved it? What?
No, I just want to say, so Domino's, remember how I got the thing wrong yesterday with Radio City?
Yeah.
Music Hall? And so I got that wrong yesterday. You know what the 3 dots on the Domino's box stand for? The 3 pieces of pepperoni?
What?
The 3 original Domino's restaurants.
Really?
Yeah.
Look at that,
yes.
With your knowledge there.
Hopefully I'm right on that one.
Yeah, it was Carnegie Hall yesterday.
Yes,
right?
I know. How do you get there? You go to Domino's, apparently.
Yes.
In 30 minutes. All right, okay. Thank you so much.